have a room of guys that you know pretty well, and then add Core into that. How much ahead of the curve are you just having been able to retain the quarterback room?
Yeah, and it's like night and day from where we were last year to where we are this year with the quarterback room, and we know exactly every quarterback that's in the room and what they got to improve on and what they've got to go do, and we've been working on it since January. The day we got them, we've been grinding on quarterback drills and decision-making drills and all the things that are necessary to be great at that position. And you can see day one we got some rust and some cobwebs we got to work through, and there's some things we got to go fix, and I got to fix some things that as we're going through this. But it was a good day one. But it's one of those deals where our standard has been raised way different than it was last year, and our standard's going to be pushed constantly to be great at that position, the quarterback position.
I think a lot of guys probably are vying for right now that backup quarterback role. You talked about competition all through last fall. How much does that drive the improvement when guys are trying to elevate themselves up the depth chart?
Well, I've been in seasons where you're fourth game of the year, you're playing with your third guy, and you got to go win. So just understand, like, we're getting everybody ready and prepared to go win football games for us in that room. And there's no doubt that we know Ryan Brown and in the situation, and having him here early, and compared to last year where we got him in the middle of June, it's, again, very exciting that we can go really build it for the next 6-7 months. But Evans Chuba, again, has tons of talent, all the things that he's got to go work on. He's worked really hard at this point, and we got to go take it to another level. And and you revert back to some high school things and all those things that we've got to get out of our system, and we got to go play at a high level. And Bennett Meredith, very excited about him. And again, he's a guy that is an older guy, been around, and again, I want to see him take it to another level. And I want competition still happening in our room, and I'm going to move people around as we go and as we do this. And then Garrett Odom looks completely different. Well, last year he was in a sling at this time, and we were working him through spring ball, but Garrett Odom has done a great job. And then Cornberry coming in, and he's a true freshman, and he's swimming a little bit right now in the playbook, and we say drinking water from a fire hose basically right now as we're going through it. But Corn showed some great improvement from January and February where we are right now, and now he's got to go process the offense and go play.
What was your portion of the conversations that were happening last year when the decision is made to make a long-term commitment to Ryan? And obviously he's making the commitment to you guys too, but why did you want to make that commitment to him at that time?
Well, the situation again is there's different facets, and this college football world is in a different world, and my job is to coach the quarterbacks, and my job is to make every one of them better, and that's what I do. And I believe in every single one of them. And again, in those situations, I don't know, sometimes we have a general manager, we have a head coach, we have a different organization hierarchy on how all those things are established, and as we go through that. But again, my job is to get them better every single day and get them where we can go play unbelievable football in the Big Ten.
But safe to assume that you had a belief that this year can be better than last year.
Oh yes,
why
I'm so excited about Ryan Brown. Like, I get him now for 7 months before we go to August camp. Are you kidding me? It's going to be exciting. So. And he has improved, again, January and February, what he did last year, and some things that we had to do, different arm angles and footwork, and our eyes and our feet working together. When his eyes and feet are working together and he's moving in the pocket, he knows where to go with the football, he's deadly. And the bottom line is we got to do that all the time. And that's my job, to make sure that we do that.
Other questions? Cornberry, why has he looked?
He's looked good. He's thrown the ball really well. He's just our offense is an NFL offense, and as we're going through this, there's a lot of different facets where you've got to be able to communicate to wide receivers, tight ends, running backs, and control the offensive line. And to do that, it takes reps. So the two spot that we're able to do here, and him getting a lot of reps as we go, is going to make him a lot better. He'll be a lot better from day 1 to day 15.
I think a year ago at this time, or even probably in the preseason camp, there was still a pretty big gap between what we saw as like the talent ceiling for Evans and how he was producing. Is that narrowing? What are you seeing?
No, there's no doubt it's narrowing, and he's really hard on himself at times. And the situation is it's the coachability right now where he's at is really, really good, and I love where he's going. Now, he's not there yet. We got to keep on producing. We got to keep on going, but he's his worst critic, which is good, and he sees the things, and he now knows when he's making bad decisions or bad target throws and why they're happening. Before he didn't. Now he does, and now we got to go improve on that, and that's what you go work. And from your freshman to sophomore year, that's a big jump.
I know you're just coaching.
Do you want to leave spring ball with their number 2 quarterback?
I want to leave spring ball, with a number 2, a number 3, and again, guys that we can win with. That's what I want. I want guys that we can win with.
Much quarterback progress happens when you upgrade the talent around them. Made a concerted effort to get better receivers, better offensive line. George Burns healthy again. You got more running backs. So
yeah, and there's no doubt that everybody's excited about where we're going, and with Coach Henson and with Coach Odom and the offense and where we're going, there's a lot of excitement going on right now. And I'm excited every day I come in this building because it's like we can be very, very good. We got to go work. We got to go put that work in and go build that chemistry between all of us. And again, with the wideouts and the tight ends and running backs throwing and catching, it's like I said, it's night and day from where it was last year.
Good.